Okay, that makes sense. I have no solution for the phone holders. I knew that bitch ass shit was coming. I knew that motherfucking phone was gonna fall. I'm from Wisconsin. Boy, God do not like me. I swear to God. He just sit around and fuck with me all day, every day. Hell no, I ain't had no fun night last night. And this phone is getting on my fucking nerves because all of a sudden I don't have not one phone holder that work for it. That's exactly why. Look at this shit. I can't get the phone to sit right for me, right? And this motherfucker God and having a whole education, a house, a car, and all type of shit too. You're right, earning every little fucking thing like a sucker. really realize I will murder somebody today, right? Well, all you gotta do is just keep letting them fuck with me. That's it. Tired of being strung along with the fake ass hope you gave me and all that other bullshit, man. I don't have time for this shit today. Leave me alone. Or I fucking do it to somebody. How about that? That's what I think about your comments. Oh, great. That helps splits back everywhere. I'm already rolling up, Mimi. You know, the slickest thing you can say in here or do in here would be to send a motherfucking a super chat. That would be slick. That would be cool. That would be gangster. The gangster that wore puffer jackets were dressing like trailer trash. Real gangsters wore motherfucking first downs and fat goose. Bitch ass nigga. So you wanna talk about who's an old gangster? This why I ain't talking, man. I'm gonna go back to being silent. Because there's never any intellectual conversation to get off into and shit. Just a bunch of comments from a bunch of white guys who want attention so bad. Pay me attention, pay me attention, pay me attention. You want my attention? Give me some money. So we fake wannabes. You niggas a different type of gay. Does it get your rocks off to like cuss a black guy out? Is that what makes you go masturbate at night? Because it appears to me like cussing me out be the most important part of y'all fucking day. Y'all will make fake profiles to do this shit. Constant dick riding and dick surveillance and contradictory that goes on this bitch. Just, you know, I'm not gonna lie, it makes me even madder. I'm like, how do white dudes get pussy from black women when they sit around and do shit like this all day? This is what your white man is doing when you're not looking. Masturbating to black guys. Y'all so fucking gay. And Mexicans want to be just like y'all gay ass. Y'all so motherfucking gay. Gay is a bitch. I bet you sitting here commenting in some little ass shorts, a tight ass t-shirt, and probably some flip flops with no sandals. How you run around all summer, flip flops with no socks. Cause you's a bitch. You're not even ready for a real fight and you're talking that bullshit to me. You ain't even been in a real fight. You been in enough fights you can count on your fucking hand. Corny ass motherfucker. I do not understand it. Why women would even waste their time breeding with y'all. But then again, the Bible says in the end time, women will become lovers of women. So men will become lovers of men. So that explains why all these bitches are gay and why the men that they fuck with are gay. That explains it. We're just in the end times. And white guys are like, yes, we're finally up. No, you're gay still. You're not up. This is how the world is supposed to end. Bitches are supposed to breed with all the faggots. Why are you white guys so gay? Why are you gay? Why are you gay? You black and you a bisexual, so you suck white dicks. You gotta suck white dicks. You came right in here to initiate a white argument with a black guy. Anyway, you pink rocket sucker. Any more pink rocket suckers in here that are non-white? Who else is sucking white dick that ain't white? Because I thought it was enough white people sucking white dicks. You got white bitches, you got white guys, you got a few black guys, obviously, like the one in the comment section. Must be really nice to be a white dick nowadays. You're just sucking and ramming all the assholes around on the planet, aren't you? Just having your way. To the point where if you can't fuck a black guy, you're just instantly mad about it. And that's what you Peckerwoods are mad at me about. Nah, because I'm streaming. It don't come with the territory. Not everybody gets these overwhelmingly gay comments from white guys. What the fuck are you talking about? Or black guys. I'm special. Because I actually have the dick that you want to suck. Don't talk to me. No, listen, white boy. Don't run game on me like I'm the average black bitch. Like I'm an average stupid ass black bitch who date white men. Or like I'm one of them motherfuckers, bitches who date white men. You can just sit around and be like, whore, whore, whore. So I'll be like, okay, be nice to me. What does it take? That don't work on me. That don't work on me at all. Show some motherfucking respect, Peckerwood, or I'll ban you. So you can come back onto your other profile. Don't think you gonna talk bad to me until I like you. It's not gonna make me like you, bitch ass nigga. That shit don't work on me. None of them colonialistic tactics work on me. You can suck all the dicks you want to in front of me. It's not gonna make me want to fuck you even more. Because that's the way I feel. Whether you're male or female. And talking shit to me will not make me like you as a person. You bitch ass Peckerwood. You don't have to be nice to me. I'll cuss your little gay ass out every motherfucking day you show up. What's up, Highlight 420? No, you're coping hard as a bitch right now. Here you go. Here you go. Since you just said ban you, I'll just ban you then. Who else wants to be banned? Who else wants to be banned? Which one of you other Peckerwoods think you got enough privilege to talk shit to me? Which one of you Peckerwoods do I make horny and you want to talk shit to me? That's why you talking shit, because I make you horny. But what doesn't make you horny is the fact that I talk shit back that really crushes your little puny ass, measly ass white erection. You can go tug at your little noodle somewhere else, nigga. Go tug at your little pasta noodle somewhere else, bitch. Yeah, I know. You're white. You're on dick pills now. No, white guys no longer got little dicks because you guys are on dick pills. I got you. I got you. I got you. Take your dick pill taking ass over there. Now, which one of you black fake wannabe rapper ass dick sucking ass niggas got something to say? One of you fake dope selling ass sellouts. Because now it's time for me to hurt your motherfucking feelings while you twerking on my shit. I'll hurt your feelings, bitch. I'm employed right now. You're at my job talking shit. Now I can imagine why you're not employed. You don't have a fucking brain, and that's exactly who jobs are for. People don't have a fucking brain. Dumbass. Bro, I didn't do nothing. You not tough. Bro, you did do something. You were talking shit. You white cocksucker. Not that you're white. You just suck white cocks. Let's make that clear. I'm sorry. You don't suck white cocks. You suck pink cocks. I'm sorry. Never paid attention that white guys had a pink cock till now. But, yeah, you have fun sucking those hot Vienna sausages. I look weird. That's funny coming from a man. Why would you tell another man he looks weird? I almost look good enough for you to suck my dick, right? If somebody had a bald spot, you don't suck dicks of men who have bald spots, James. That's fine. Fucking blowjob queen. It's fine by me. I'm sorry, blowjob king. You can never be a queen. And no matter what they tell you. I know they told you could pick a side, but queens don't have Adam's apples. Not as big as yours. Can't we all just get along? No, because y'all trying to suck a nigga dick on the low. You're not going to suck my dick. It's not going to happen. Because I noticed what y'all did to black guys. Everybody wants to suck a black guy dick, but they encourage black women not to. You got white bitches trying to suck a black dick. You got white guys who pay us astronomical amounts of money. We faking like we rappers. Y'all sucking our dicks. It's crazy. We become actors who are not even good at acting because white guys want to suck our dicks. So, I mean, it's pretty lucrative. And see, that's what I don't get about black women. You have the nerve to have babies by these motherfuckers and marry these motherfuckers for free. When they pay the same man you disrespected hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars to even be in my presence. Look at all the money they paid Dave Chappelle. Crack a few doo-doo jokes and go home. I know I'm the hot commodity around here. That's why I am monetized. Because I'm the hot commodity. And several people that have got monetized have followed my plan. It's crazy. Yeah, you're all trying to come together and suck dicks. It's funny how white guys pay the most to suck black dicks and then turn around and put all this same bad campaign on the same TV that they started sucking dick from. Now, y'all just like black women. You know that? You suck a nigga's dick, then you talk shit about a nigga when a nigga don't want to let you suck his dick no more. When a nigga finds somebody else to suck his dick, or when your mouth too goddamn slick about sucking his dick. Now you want to slander the nigger. Now the nigger has to go to jail. Now the nigger's just a jailbird. Now every nigger on the earth is fucked up. We got you, white guy. We got you. Bunch of angry angry white guys and fucking angry black women talking plenty shit about black men. We not even doing nothing. Especially the straight ones. The straight ones ain't did a motherfucker. It's the gay ones. Y'all dealing with it. Y'all won't even give the straight ones a chance. Well, there's no way for the white guys to give the straight one a chance, but you get what I'm saying. It's crazy though. Almighty Whitey, who these black bitches worship so fucking much, pays so much money to suck a black dick. It's ridiculous. So you ain't doing nothing but worshiping a man who worships me secretly. The white guy wants to be me. Every couple of years, he steals something out of my image and be like, no, we do that. It be the same shit they was talking shit about. Peanut butter. Weed. Just those two things alone, my nigga. White people sat back and talked so much shit about peanut butter. I'll never eat nigger butter. I don't want nigger butter. White, black, nigger butter, nigger butter, nigger butter. Now look at them. Every single can of peanut butter in this country got a white face on it. You can't even put a black face on a peanut butter jar. It's illegal. It's a federal crime. It's against the Mason-Dixon. Look it up. The day peanut butter was invented is the day they said ain't no black face on it. Even though we know damn well George Washington Carver invented it and his ass was black as a Goodyear tie. Intimidated by the intellect of a slave. Shit, you got the nerve to say that you're intelligent? You telling me a black slave who y'all cut off his balls was still more intelligent than you motherfuckers? And you can prove his intelligence. Look, look, look. I'm gonna prove to you George Washington Carver's intelligence, my nigga. He was the first man I ever did a Black History report on. Let me show you something. You see that? That red avalanche? Cool. Fuck the black Ford next to it. Cause that's all Ford's always been black. You know what I mean? In color. Oh, look at that. What color is that? Blue. Okay, we got gray. We got white. We got red. We got white. And so forth, right? We would not be able to have those colors had George Washington Carver not discovered that mixing peanut oil with the paint is the way to make that color stick. Back then, you can only get black, and that's for every product line, not just Ford. But here it is, all these hunkies in the free world. Nobody can figure out how to paint a car a different fucking color without this nigga. Do I have to keep going and other shit that he discovered with the fucking peanut? Oh, I mentioned he was a slave that y'all cut his balls off. So I know black men are the shit. Society can't function without us. Hell, you fuckers can't even come with a different color paint for a car. Look at the buildings that black people built. We got buildings that we built on this earth 12 million years old. Y'all got buildings that ain't even motherfucking 12 months old, and that shit done fell apart. Yeah, unless you white people learn to build some shit, your society will never ever be remembered. My society is remembered by the society, and I'm still here. They talk like it wasn't me and shit. Who built all these great churches and temples? Not the niggers, it weren't enough of them. You right. We enslaved your ass and made you build it. But we had all the specs, we did all the cutting, we put everything in place almost. But one thing we had you doing was lifting the heavy ass limestones and shit. You know, shit we didn't want to lift. That's why you thought you were stronger than us. You're not stronger than us. We're just more of you, so we whooped your ass. How you doing today, country girl? Oh, you don't believe that we whooped your ass? Why do you speak a Latin language? If you speak a Latin language, you definitely lost to niggas. You lost to the weakest of niggas. You speak Mandarin, you lost to the strongest niggas ever. Niggas so strong, they had lightning bolts and shit like that they were throwing at motherfuckers. Fuck a bullet, fuck a cannon, they had a lightning bolt. Let's up through fight with niggas show up and hit somebody with a lightning bolt. Fire on a nigga! Boom! So just take off the skier here. Yo, niggers, I surrender. No more lightning. What are you doing? I'm white. I can't take the fucking sun. How the fuck am I gonna take lightning? Nah, not happening. Lightning's much closer than the sun. If you don't want to give up, everybody go that way. I'm giving up right here. This is where I'm taking my final stance at. Y'all must not know. Niggas had the earth enslaved for over 20,000 years. Not just running the earth because we was the first one. No, we was literally enslaving shit. You know, we had slaves before white people was even a thing. Crazy. I'm doing good, just hanging out. Thanks for asking. Okay, country girl. I'm glad you're here hanging out. You know what I mean? But you know, I can't do the negative, stupid ass, ridicule ass jokes 24/7. Eventually I'm gonna get off into some history and hurt some feelings. But every day is a Black History lesson on the Bru Sitdee channel for some fucking odd ass reason. Even the days I don't want to give a Black History lesson, just somebody just makes me go into that nigger library of mine and pull up the niggerography, the nigography. Yeah, it's okay. Well, I can't believe the niggerosity that they have nowadays. Oh yeah, you told me you growing potatoes and they doing amazing. They getting bigger. Now how many did you grow? Like one or two or 12 or okay, since she doesn't answer me. Here it is. Here's a red flag, fellas. If she was in a relationship, right, for more than 2 years before she met you, send that bitch back to that nigga. She's not done. And even if so, you do not want a woman that's been in a relationship for 5 years. That is tainted. No good can come of that, broski. I promise you. Are you growing five for now? Okay, just five. That's pretty good. It's a good start. Hopefully, you can turn 5 to 500 and have a year's supply. And potatoes are completely healthy. I would start off growing potatoes and tomatoes. Tomatoes are a little finicky though because they're a little sensitive. They're a little sensitive. Yeah, me too. I want to start selling them for extra money. Oh man, you're gonna need like 5,000 potatoes then. Cause a 5 pound bag is like fucking 20 potatoes. You do the math. Big Flex Mafia. I do not know Enigma. I don't know who that Ligma. Yeah, I would just keep growing them motherfuckers. That's all I want to do is move to the motherfucking farm, grow potatoes, tomatoes, chicken eggs, and motherfucking buy, flip, and sell vehicles. That's all I want to do with the rest of my motherfucking life. But God just making it so that's fucking impossible for me to get away from these motherfucking douchebags. I can never make enough money just to move to my fucking farm. I'm getting ready to rob banks and kill people. That's what I'm getting ready to do. Fuck it. Since I can't have my dream, it's time to paralyze your bitch ass while you go and work for them motherfucking bitch ass Peckerwoods every day and then do nothing with your life and give the money back to the same Peckerwoods because you don't know how to invest it. I'm sick of this shit. Fuck this shit. I'm ready to start clapping shit. I'm not bullshit. I'm ready to just be on a crime spree because, fuck, legal shit don't pay. I don't want to do the legal shit that y'all doing, man. Y'all all in factories sucking dick secretly. I don't want to do that. Fuck. Not everybody sucks dick. Sick of that shit. Not everybody influence and motherfucking decisions can be influenced by some bitch ass, punk ass white dude trying to fearmonger me. He can't fearmonger me. That's all white dudes do in this country. They fearmonger the bitches they fuck with, then they get on the news and try to fearmonger the public. You're not gonna fearmonger me, bitch. I don't care. I am not scared. I'm not scared of no Iraq, Afghanistan, or growing my own food, motherfucker. I ain't scared of failing production, motherfucker. You're scared. That's why you keep a government grant. That's why it's always a system in place to help your bitch ass. That's why you join the army to be part of the system. Bitch ass nigga. I didn't need to do none of that shit. I'm here. And I'm a man and I'm ready to get this shit cracking. It's not my fault none of you other motherfuckers want to be men. Fucking pussies. They always trying to encourage you to say, I'm the bad guy. You know why I'm the bad guy? Because when you think about the earth, I'm the only man on earth who ever had my own production line for anything. Food, clothing, shelter, everything, nigga. And all the white man and all these other motherfuckers behind him, if ever had on the earth, is a plan to keep it away from me and copy off what I did. That's their only plan. They ain't did nothing different from the plan I laid out. That shows you who the fuck the leader is. Of course he's fear mongering you about talking to me. And of course your daddy, who wasn't a real black man his whole life, realized that. And of course he's fear mongering you about talking to me. Your bitch ass son, your nephews, they scared to become me because they see it's a lot of work mentally to be me, and it's no work mentally to be any other man on this earth. To the point where men don't even want to be men because it's not a challenge anymore. They want to be women. That's more of a challenge than being a man. Crazy. I'm just one of the men who still want to be a man. And that's the problem. Women have accepted bisexual husbands, pedophile husbands, weirdo husbands. This shit crazy. Do you wonder why you find yourself in an abusive fucking relationship for the next 12 years? And I don't get American women. Y'all love the shit out of some degenerates, boy. And I realize that my issue with these bitches nowadays is I'm not degenerate enough. I live like a crackhead, but I'm not a crackhead. You see what I'm saying? I gotta live in a car like a crackhead, but I don't actually smoke crack. That really disturbs women. Oh, you don't do cocaine? You think you're better than everybody. That's why you live in a car. I guess. And I don't think I'm better than everybody by pointing out your motherfucking flaws. Stop doing that bitch ass shit. Y'all got no problem pointing out mine or what you think is my flaw. So let's just start making assumptions. And just like you don't like me assuming shit about you, you think I don't like you assuming shit about me? The difference is I don't give a fuck. But I did acknowledge the disrespect, and you are disrespecting me by treating me like I'm supposed to give a fuck about your bitch ass opinion, and then making that opinion negative about me. So of course, I gave you my opinion that's negative about you. I don't care that you value my opinion about you more than I value your opinion about me. That's the you thing. That's 100% a you thing. I got nothing to do with that. Because I'm never going to value your motherfucking opinion more than I value mine, especially when you don't even value your own opinion. Because it's not your opinion. To go get a job at a factory, that wasn't your opinion. That's what they told you at school, nigga. That's a decision that was pre-made for you. Fuck out of here. What was not pre-made for you is for you to start a motherfucking business. Them the motherfuckers I be sitting around talking to, whether they failed at the shit or not. Who I don't talk to is hand-me-down ass Peckerwoods. I don't talk to them because they got no idea how business works. They just started a business and got everything handed to them. And they think that's how life works. When life doesn't work like that, you don't just show up and get a grade. That's how white privilege works. You show up and get a grade. Yet you don't know yet you can't identify what this white privilege consists of. All because you can't be a pedophile while having white privilege. Oh, boo fucking who. Only thing we asked you to do was stop being a pedophile and stop using the N-word. And white privilege is just rampant. You know what I mean? But for y'all, that's still not good enough. Understand it. And listen, niggas, we done lightened up the motherfucker because we know white people, right? Bags, and y'all can never meet expectations. You never do. You never, ever, ever meet expectations. You wait till everybody else meets expectations and you lie about it like you were there too. That's what's going on with the army too. This is why white people come back from the army looking like they're fucking pregnant. And everybody else comes back from the army looking like a motherfucking goddamn hunk of burning love. You be like, what the fuck? This motherfucker's built like a goddamn tornado on an anime. What the fuck? This nigga's having muscles everywhere. You see the white dude look like he went to the service and got pregnant. I don't understand that. He either got pregnant or got a steroid addiction. Just white privilege helping him out, you know. Only white people can be Marines because they're the only ones you will let pass the test, motherfucker. I'm no fool. Don't tell me that they weren't physically capable. Are you serious? The same black people who are 90% of the finals and only 15% of the population, they couldn't pass a physical? Don't sound right to me. It sounds like you didn't let them pass that physical. It sounds like, white privilege played a fucking part. And then you gonna tell me the people who evolved from canines, who have a shorter heel in their foot genetically, outran the people with the longer heels in their foot. I don't think that. I don't think that happened like that. I don't think that happened like that at all. That's like saying the Asians won the bodybuilding contest. I don't never see them win the bodybuilding contest because they're too fucking small. Because in order to be a bodybuilder, you need mass to lift big shit. That's why the main guy you want to bulk up with steroids would probably be the tallest one, which would be the white guy. Or the African, but the African is a little he too submissive. He don't want to do nothing that he see the white man excelling at because he's scared of the white man secretly. And that's the truth about all Africans. If I see a white guy good at video games and an African guy was playing video games, he will stop playing video games. I feel like it is not for me. I've seen too many YouTube videos with white people doing it. And I am scared to approach on white people territory. Because you forgot about the Somalians that came before you, huh, bitch? Who stood up to every white guy in the world in 1990. They had all this motherfucking technology. They stood up to them motherfuckers and wiped the floor with them. And you got nothing to be scared of them? I know the Somalians is my genetics. And I know that my genetics, right, stood up to the whole fucking world with all of this motherfucking technology they had. And Somalia is still being ran by niggas. So I know for a fact when this big ass so-called race riot comes that white people are preparing for, you're always loading up your guns for, you won't have enough fucking bullets, buddy. So all of that John Wick that you practicing, that shit ain't gonna do you no good. Plus niggas got guns too. And I know you think that niggas ain't got no aim. I know you think that every nigga shoot like this, but we've had a few cops and people from the army too, little do you know. So somebody's gonna be on the other side training. And you can run longer than me, Peckerwood, but you can't run faster than me. So all that endurance shit that shit ain't gonna get you nowhere. Nowhere. Stuck on the mountain again. The ones that do make it are gonna go hide in the mountains where it's cold. Why do you think they building all these old secret ass underground fucking living facilities in the mountain? And let me tell you something. If it's built in the mountain is higher than land. Let me tell you, dumb motherfuckers, Peckerwood, something about fucking how this shit works when it comes to this mountain shit and this underground city that you're talking about. Which makes no fucking sense. I'm gonna tell you why it makes no sense to black people. Because if this is the mountain, Peckerwood, and this is where regular road is, right? The mountain is way above there. So if you build a secret city inside of here, it's not underground. Fucking white people. But you really can't tell them that. Most of these underground cities they're living in, they were built by the Mayans and the Incans, nigga. They've been here. Why you think it was nothing on land but temples and shit? And those temples are direct underground they translate directly underground to be a generator. Why the fuck they're trying to dig them up? And yes, we do have a subsidy of people that's living underground and they will not tell us, which lets me know they are black. Who else don't they ever tell you about? Who else don't they ever list? Who else don't they know was in the army? Some unlisted guy in the army. You know who it is. It's a city. It's a fucking globe full of hyper intelligent black people living within inner earth. I can't wait till these niggas come out of here and see what the fuck. They probably already know. They got spaceships and shit. They flying in and out the inner. Shit. I want to stumble down there now. You know why they keeping people out? It's quite easy why they're keeping people out. And it's quite simple to figure out who they're taking food to. They're taking food to the white people that matter. All you white people on the surface, you don't mean shit to them no more. Even the rich ones. I know you think you're just a sacrifice. This is why they commit terrorism acts against your ass. And when you be like, who did it? They be like, well, shit, they did it. And other white boys stand next to him like, wow, could you misdirect them like that? Well, somebody had to. So they're fucking looking at us. What the fuck? Wave, dumbass. Meanwhile, white people are rioting in the street. Kill niggers, kill Jews, kill those fucking Mexicans. The whole time, ain't nobody did shit to you but other white people. And they plotted it. We're gonna do something to their ass. They're gonna turn against the Mexicans. Black people didn't even know y'all was having a foot race that day on the Boston Marathon bombing. You know that was a white scheme. Then they turn around and blame motherfuckers from Iraq and Afghanistan like, yes, we're gonna need a couple $1 billion for a war. And then other white people were like, yeah, let's go to war. They're bombing us in the city now. Then y'all believe that bullshit ass manhunt. Fuck out of here. Then y'all believe that Mangione ain't a motherfucking assassin. Bullshit. He's an assassin and this country turned his back on his ass. He didn't hit the motherfucker for health care. He didn't give a fuck. He was barely a fucking citizen. But what the fuck do I know? This is the second tow truck this nigga done pulled up here. Hey, buddy. I don't give a fuck, buddy. Hey, man, society failed me. That's why I live in a car. If you really want to blame the white man, you can, because he kind of wrote the rules for society. He kind of designed society for everybody to succeed except me. So, maybe not having no senators, doctors, or lawyers in my community, maybe that's the reason I live in the car also. That could be a thing. I didn't ask white people to take responsibility for what they done to the black race. I didn't ask no race to. I just pointed out what you did. I filled out applications. This is where it led me. Right here. In front of you, begging for a super chat. I'm not gonna explain that to you again. If I got to, I'm gonna reach up on this phone and I'm gonna ban your dumb ass. Cause I don't like repeating myself. And I shouldn't have to. I'm a grown ass man. You should pay attention the first time I said it. And it's being recorded. You can easily go rewind it and go back to what I said and then get what you need, the information, and then push the button and then come back to where we're at now. And what's wrong with me trying my hand at social media? Because you don't have to send a super chat, but just acknowledge that you can. I made it readily available for you to do so. Because that's my work that I put in. You think they just think I just won some contest and they were like, you're a YouTuber now. Think I just bought the magical box of Cheerios, nigga? It was like, yes, I got a ticket to be a YouTuber. Nigga, how do you think this shit happened, nigga? You're an idiot. Don't get banned. See, you think I need your viewership. I don't. Because I don't get paid off viewership. I don't get paid off viewership. I don't get paid off motherfucking watch hours. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't get paid off watch hours. So your watch hours mean nothing to me. So I would just ban your ass for talking shit. Or acting like you don't understand what I'm telling you in the conversation. So if you can't repeat back to me what I said and you keep saying what you said like we're at a standstill, I'm just gonna ban you because I'm not gonna sit on my channel and argue with you, who's not even sending in a super chat. Who the fuck are you to argue with? Bitch, you don't pay no bills around here. Fuck. If you did send a super chat, you motherfuckers never sending enough super chat to pay one of my bills. I don't have enough titties for that. Fuck. If you think your $20 just get you entitled to be talking shit, then get banned. Don't matter to me. And I do not know how to unban people. Do not sit around and play that white boy shit with me. Oh, unban me, bro. No, I'm not gonna unban you when you realize 4 months later you were fucking wrong, nigga. I'm not gonna unban you. And I do know how to unban people, but to unban you, I gotta find you somewhere on the internet and then unban you. But I'm not gonna do that. You shouldn't get banned in the first place. You should watch your fucking mouth. I let you say a whole lot of shit on here. So if you manage to say the wrong shit and get banned, motherfucker, you deserved it. And I'm not gonna tell you what it is, because then y'all be pushing the fucking limit. Just fuck up and say it. I'm like the U.S. government. You can say whatever you want, except threats or slander. Go ahead and threaten slander. Watch I take away your freedom of speech in this motherfucker. Give me your freedom of speech, your freedom of motherfucking freedom. Give me all of that, pimp. You don't know how to act with it. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. You know? I'm so tired of these old ass junkie flunkies wanting to be fucking millennials so bad, bro. They want to be millennials so bad. Damn. We buy a car, here he go. He spent his whole motherfucking workers' compensation check and motherfucking his goddamn taxes running out to go buy a car he think we won't. So now he got to stare all of us down when he riding past. Like, nigga, we don't give a damn. We not y'all generation. That shit don't make us salty. We just wonder why the fuck do y'all do it. It's so confusing and gay to me that you went out and bought a car that you didn't even like based on the fact another man's opinion who you don't even know. I guess hunting some dick down is complicated, huh? I would never go through that to hunt some coochie down. I don't buy Fords because bitches like Fords. I buy Fords that I know how to work on. It just so happened that the bitches like the Fords I know how to work on, my nigga. But you ain't gonna catch me with no Ford Flex. You ain't catch me with no motherfucking Ford Fusion. If you do, it's for sale. But I'm not gonna fix on it. I'm not gonna do nothing to it. This car is as motherfucking is. Goddamn it. Only shit I'm working on is police cars and trucks. American trucks to be more specific, since you motherfuckers don't know what the fuck a truck is. And a real American truck must have elongated engine. I'm not working on none of that trans-mounted engine fake truck shit. A Chevy Traverse is not a truck, bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? I work on SUVs, not subcompact SUVs. And it's not my fault that our parents who are crackheads can tell you the difference between a subcompact pickup truck, a motherfucking Jeep, a motherfucking a coupe, a sedan, a wagon. They know the difference between these body styles. It's not my fault that your dumb ass don't know. They might call all vans and trucks Jeeps, but if you ask them to be specific, what kind of Jeep do you have? They'll say a van Jeep. A van Jeep? What the fuck is a van Jeep? A Chrysler Pacifica. That's okay, that counts. That's called a crossover school. But you stupid motherfuckers, we had to go back to saying two-door and four-door. Y'all so fucking stupid. Now we can't even distinguish what kind of truck. And the Suburban was the first SUV. That's an SUV. Fuck out of here. I'm gonna tell you what's not an SUV. Any of this shit riding past me right the fuck now. I just turn the camera forward and let you just. Hold on, we didn't even start it yet. Pickup, sedan, sedan, fake truck, sedan. See that Audi? That's not a real fucking truck because it's an Audi. It's not a real fucking truck because it's expensive. It's 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 not even an SUV. You ask me. What do you call them? I call them I call them douchebag transportation. That's what that is. You're a fucking douchebag. Now what about the Jeep Wrangler? Is that a truck? Yes, it definitely is an SUV, motherfucker. Matter of fact, that might have been the first SUV. A fucking Jeep. I know the Jeep and the Suburban were created around within 5 years of each other. 5 to 10 years within each other. And yeah. I don't think the first Suburbans even had four-wheel drive. I don't remember though. But I'm gonna do that eventually. If my money ever get right, you'll pull up at my house and be introduced by a line of fucking Suburbans. No Yukons. Fuck the Yukon. The GMC Suburban was my first Suburban, but I've had more Chevy Suburbans than anything. No, I had more GMC Suburbans, but pretty much a Chevy guy. And I'm quite confused at where GMC even stands nowadays because we got Cadillac, then we got Chevy. The fuck are they there for? Was y'all supposed to be like mid? We don't need a mid truck company. What the fuck? I don't know what GMC is doing nowadays. It's really confusing because they make two type of Yukon XLs, right? For example, one of them is the Denali, so that acts like an Escalade ESV. And the other one is the Yukon XL, which acts like a Chevy Suburban. It doesn't come with a Z71 package, which sucks ass. Okay? Take it from a Chevy truck guy. Oh, I'm a Z71 guy. I mean, I know a country boy too who like a Z66 though. I ain't no Z66 motherfucker. Fuck a Z66, you got me fucked up. I laugh at people who buy trucks that don't have four-wheel drive. Would I work on a Toyota truck if they paid me and I knew them personally? If I don't know you, I'm not working on your Japanese vehicle. That might lead to me fucking you up and going back to prison. This is how the fuck I stay out of prison. Because people with Japanese cars just don't understand. They are retarded. And I'm not gonna waste my time arguing with no motherfucker who believe in Santa Claus. I ain't gonna waste my time arguing with you whether the Easter Bunny exists or not, motherfucker. I am an adult. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. All you guys with these fucking Japanese vehicles, you think they're indestructible. I don't know what the fuck you think you bought with your cheap ass, knowing that you cheap as fuck. You lowballed the guy you bought it from, and you just pull off with that indestructible, indestructible. I become a terror to behold, riding a Honda with a cylinder of 4. Want to look around you before you change lanes. I'm riding in your blind spot. I hate you motherfuckers. And here you go riding everybody's blind spot on your way to my motherfucking shop to terrorize me. When you pull up, first thing you say, it's a Honda, it should be easy to fix. It's a Honda, I just looked up the shit. It's a Honda, and I just gotta get it legit. It's a Honda, my parts can't really cost me shit. It's a Honda, you're a mechanic, and you're in for some shit. Cause YouTube said it's supposed to be easy, especially if you're white on G. You need a rack and pinion. They said don't place the rack and pinion. They said I need a rack and pinion straight rebuild. You think I got the money to rebuild a rack and pinion right now? I don't have a shop for that, buddy. You need a better shop. You Japanese car guys are so fucking cheap. You go to a fucking street mechanic like me, a mobile mechanic, and expect us to be a fabrication shop. That's how fucking cheap you are. We hate to see you motherfuckers coming. And then y'all always try, y'all know the mechanic hate to see you coming. That's why you always try to approach the mechanic when you're not in your car with your hands in your pocket, pulling out a cell phone. Hey, you come look at my car? You come look at my... What kind of car you got? Just come look at... No. You said just come look at it. I know it's Japanese. Now you gonna sit here and play dumb pretend like you don't know what Japanese cars are. I don't even want to talk to you, man. Don't call my phone. I ain't got no phone number. This phone ain't on. This my girlfriend phone. I'm not allowed to give out the number. No, I'm not a mobile mechanic. Not today. Not today. You got to catch me on a mobile mechanic. And I'm schizophrenic, so, you know what I mean? And I don't even know who the fuck fix cars. That's a nigga that live in my head. Excuse me, sir. Let me step to the side and take a look at the sport real quick. You know what I mean? My big brother bought a fucking Toyota Tundra, and he won't shut the fuck up about it. That rusty piece of shit. Toyota Tundra, it's better than a GM. It's better than a Ford. Then why does it come with GM or Ford engines? It don't even come with a fucking Toyota engine. If you got a 5.8 liter, that's a Ford engine. You got a 5.7 liter, that's motherfucking GM's engine. Which one do you have in your Tundra? Motherfucker. Don't say you got a 5.4 liter dual overhead cam, because we know damn well that's a Triton motor. 82K, boy, to rust on the bottom like they do. Have you seen the rust on the bottom of them motherfuckers? I refuse to go up under them, Jack. I be mad when they put a Tundra on the lift in the shop. Like, is that a Tundra? Yeah. And you finna lift it? Yeah. On this lift? Yeah. In this shop? Yeah. Okay, you don't get what I'm telling you. Don't lift this fucking car. It's not that bad. It's a Toyota, bro. And then this you know your Tundra's rusted to shit. We lift it, you drive it home, it's fine for 3 weeks. Now you come back with a banana frame. You mad at us. Like we did something wrong. And now I'm mad at him because now there's a bunch of white logic going on here. Maybe the lift did do it. It is a Toyota. And I know what that's going to add up to. Because white math, something broke, and everybody else is legit except the nigger. He's got to be the one that did something. When I didn't even touch the fucker. I refused to touch the motherfucker. I refuse to touch it because layers upon layers of rust look like this blunt. It looked like this blunt was stacked on top of your car a trillion fucking times. It's just crusting, and I'm breaking off pieces. This is what your car look like when it starts. This is a Toyota Tundra right here. This shit that be on Toyota. You be like, what the fuck is this, nigga? Them motherfuckers so rusty. So if you bought one brand new, what you need to be doing is getting you a fucking grinder and taking a few weeks to put that motherfucker in the garage so you can put your own undercoat on that motherfucker. Dude, complete yo. Yeah, I would take apart the suspension. I would strip that motherfucker down. It'd be sitting on bricks. I would paint that motherfucking frame like you wouldn't believe. I'll paint the fuck out of that frame. Ain't no way that shit would rust on me. 82K? What's the next 3 months of my life doing this shit by myself with no help from even a mechanic? Bullshit. If I could take it apart, I could put it back together. I don't know how the fuck y'all quit. I would pay a mechanic to take it apart. Shit, I'll take all that shit apart and put it back together. And just because your Tundra was 82K, that don't mean it's not cheap. Fucked your head up with that one, didn't I? Yeah. Because you obviously don't know you can pay too much for some shit that ain't worth shit. It happens. But to the tune of 82K, I think that's a bad investment. I know, I'm just hating. I'm just hating because I ain't got it. I got you. But listen, the only reason I would have to encourage you to buy a good truck new, and the reason why I get so mad at people for buying new trucks that ain't worth shit is because I own a bunch of used trucks, buddy. That shit is gonna be on the market for me to have to live with the same mistake you made, buddy. And you think that's okay to make me live with a mistake because you fucking bought some shit that was 82K. When really you're a fucking man, bro. You're responsible for society today and tomorrow, bitch ass nigga. Stop buying trash. The fuck? Our fathers bought good trucks. Their fathers bought good trucks. And now you fucking pansy ass, bitch ass, flip flopping, no sock wearing ass, dick in the booty, dick sucking on the side ass, want free drinks at 9 ass men now, you purse carrying motherfuckers. Now you just buy any old piece of shit and keep it on the road. And then you're not even capable of keeping that shit on the road. That's the most fucked up part. You don't even think about how all the mechanics be like, this shit is hard to work on. This shit is rusty. This shit need better quality. You don't think about that. You just want to buy a truck and show them up. Look what I bought because you wouldn't buy it. I've been sucking the dick for the money. I do what I want with the money. You and these stupid ass bitches done put all these pieces of shit ass Nissans, Toyotas, and motherfucking Hondas on the fucking road. Now look, everybody got a piece of shit now. Now there's no work in the country getting fucking done. Y'all wonder where all the jobs are gone. They don't, motherfucker, it's jobs you can't get to them because you bought a fucking Tundra or a Honda Civic or a Nissan Murano. My car always did good because you are too dumb to know what's wrong with the car. That don't mean ain't nothing wrong with it because you're too dumb to know it's having problems. Stupid. Fuck. If you bought a durable car, Honda Civic will not last forever. Fuck out of here. Okay. Where are all the Hondas from the 80s? And when you see one, it's some old Asian guy that owns it. Where are they? I still see GM trucks from the 80s, buddy, riding around my city. So, with that being said, damn! This is why you don't buy a Ford. Don't never buy a Ford. Never buy a Ford. A Ford just blew up. Damn. 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 All that smoke, the Ford blew up. Damn. Watch the focus at the light. Soon it pull off, it blow up. This is a sign of a head gasket leak. A Honda with over 400,000 miles. Sure. Sure, buddy. My guy has a Crown Vic with 600,000 miles. Ooh, we look at that piece of shit. Because it has a 4-cylinder in it, just like your friend's Honda. That's what's wrong with it. The little bitch ass 4-cylinder. Because the best engines in the world were V8s. No doubt about it. Especially before they start making them dual overhead cam and shit like that. That's why these V8s run into the body rust. And your little Fords and Hondas blow up just like that. And then you keep driving. I'm like, what's all this white smoke? 400K out of Honda? I doubt it. I highly fucking doubt it. Those engines are locked by 325. Fuck out of here. Locked. But then again, you got guys that lie about anything. I think his dashboard says 400K. I think it's been through like 3 or 4 engines. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that 100%. How many miles on that Tundra? She paid 82K for. You thought I was gonna say my Crown Vic has 600,000 miles, didn't you? No, my Crown Vic has 160,000 miles, pimp. But let me tell you something. Hondas never, ever, 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 ever had a warranty longer than 30,000 miles. That means at 30,000 miles, you know what you do with that shit? You throw it away. GMs, Dodge, Chrysler, 150,000 miles. Woo! Back in the day, before 2010. So anyone you got before 2010, niggas, 150,000 miles guaranteed. That ain't high miles, 150,000 miles for that. You know what I mean? Because after it hit the guarantee, you know, we used to have a little saying back in the day, back in the 90s and early 2000s. Once you hit the manufacturer's warranty level, you can double that. So if it was 30,000, you can go 60,000, no motherfucking flaws, no oil changes, no shit. If it was 150,000 miles, you got 300K up out of that bitch. Let's hope my dash works. Nope, don't want to work right now. It's coming to life. Well, I guess. It's 230,000 miles on here, my nigga. My Dodge Ram is like 300,000 miles on the big block, nigga. I could be wrong. It could be like 200-something thousand on there. Every day, 250,000 miles is to the moon, bitch. Look it up right now. Look how far the moon is from us. My guy got a Crown Vic that's been drove to the moon and back. To the moon and back. And his little brother got one that's older than that. His shit like a 05. His little brother shit like a 95 with 100,000 less miles. All original equipment, buddy. New sensors, I guess. And of course, spark plugs and oil and shit. But I highly doubt. Because we have no more 4-cylinders that are willing to tick like that, buddy. Only engines that seem to surpass a 300,000 mile mark nowadays that are overhead cams is the Crown, is that 4.6, buddy. And I ain't talking about the one in the Explorer. That's a piece of shit for some reason. But I know why. Because every Ford Explorer got a punk ass owner. That's why. Too many crackheads bought it. White, black, fucking Mexican, fucking Asian. They all fucking crackheads targeting the Ford Explorer. Every time you look up, it's a crackhead driving that motherfucker. They ain't never got no fucking teeth in their motherfucking mouth. That's what's wrong with the Ford Explorer. Crackhead ass owners. That's what happened to Volkswagen. Nothing but crackheads start buying Volkswagens. Now, nobody wants to own a Volkswagen in fear of some fucking junkie coming to steal some shit off of that piece of shit. They already got a special tool for taking off the tire. It's a special tool for opening the door. It's a special tool for locking the door safely. Fuck a Volvo. I mean a Volkswagen. Or a Volvo. Volvo's got too many crackheads that own them. You got to live out in the fucking country to own a fucking Volvo, or here come the crackheads. Be white crackheads trying to steal your fucking oxygen sensors and shit. Like, it's just too much. You know what I mean? Audis too. Well, I'm gonna tell you, Audi is a problem because all kleptomaniacs love Audis. So every time you're riding with your Audi friends, they're stealing everything. So when your Audi comes with stolen, who do you think stole it? Exactly. They're always trying to steal some shit in an Audi with a bad transmission. Get your ass about my face. Now, I don't like Mercedes-Benz owners. They think they're better than everybody. Driving a fucking Dodge Charger. Yeah, the BMW owner, looks rude. Because I don't want to associate with none of you douchebags. I don't fucking have to. Do I look like an M3 owner? No, bitch. Get away from me. Especially if I don't own an M. Get the fuck away from me. I ain't who you think the fuck I am. But yeah. You know what, Eugene? You said some off the wall shit in here. What kind of Honda does your guy got that went 400,000 miles? You claim this shit got the original block in it, 400K. And why would they bring back the Chevy HHR, SSR? Don't nobody want a stupid ass 1950 looking ass pickup truck. Don't nobody want a fucking PT Cruiser either. People with PT Cruisers didn't want PT Cruisers. They was like, why the fuck is they bringing out the Chevy PT Cruiser? And then why would Chevy have the PT Cruiser when Chrysler? Only reason why Chrysler had success with PT Cruiser because old people remember what the fuck Chrysler is for some fucking reason. When everybody forgot, they still remembered. PT Cruisers was holding up their lineup for a while, but then they got rid of them and sold them to y'all ass. What that tell you? They tell you that what? No, he's had a bunch of work done to it. Okay. This ain't had no work done to it. It's like 230K on this motor. It's even more on my Dodge Big Block because they're in block cams. A dual overhead cam is bullshit. And I totally understand what the old man meant by they ruined the Mustang. They did. They did. Until I seen that Voodoo. And I seen that Voodoo standing on shit and they put a supercharge on top of it and it was running with Hellcat. I was like, oh, yeah. Oh, Ford has finally found a savior. In the Voodoo, it sounds like a motherfucking Ferrari or a Lamborghini because it don't have a cross plane crank. No. This has a flat plane crank. I said, oh, baby. Does that turn my engineer giblets? Does that turn them? But it's too fucking complicated. And I know the way white guys and wannabe white guys hog shit, I never get a hold of it. I'll be an old ass man before I have the option to buy a fucking Mustang at a decent price with a voodoo block. Yeah, right. I ain't gonna be able to pull one out of the junkyard. I go to places. I'll give you an example. I will go to a junkyard, try to buy that Mustang, and they'll be like, "It's not for sale yet. You got to come back in 2 weeks." I'll come back the next day. That bitch will be gone. I'm like, "Who the fuck bought it?" It'd be some white guy like, "I bought it, me, Todd." What you pay for it, Todd? Just curious. Oh, 2,200. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, it is. It is. My dumb ass, I was about to get him 4,000 yesterday. He told me it wasn't for sale. The paperwork hadn't cleared. They told me the paperwork's been clear since Wednesday, bro. Now we're at a pickle here. Do I stop Todd from getting the car of his dreams, even though he's white and he'll get the next one that comes in, or do I go over there and just throw a fit about this shit and be like, hold on, man, I rightfully bid for this shit. I was here. I mean, what, y'all don't want to sell the car to a nigga? I hate telling them that, bro, but that's what it be boiling down to. Like, if you don't want to sell your car to a black guy, just say that. Don't have me texting you and you acting like I'm being weird. You got a car for sale. That's the only reason why I'm texting your white ass. Nobody's trying to rob you. And far as the serial killer go, you're the serial killer. In all the movies, in all the real life, in all the court dates, you're the serial killer. Fuck. You're the weird rapist. You're the guy in the Jeepers Creepers outfit. You're the guy who rides in a police car, pretends like he's the police, and rape people that pulls over. It's always you. It's not me. So don't treat me like I'm the fucking suspect. I hate when white guys treat you like you're gonna do something creepy to them. Like, y'all the leaders in doing creepy shit to people. If somebody fucking steals one of your kidneys when you fall asleep and you wake up in a bathtub full of ice, it's probably a white guy. White guys do so much weird, creepy shit, you automatically think it's them. I'll give you an example. The DC sniper. We swear to God that was a white guy. I don't know if y'all old enough to remember that, but look it up. I thought it was a white guy. When they caught the black guy, I was like, they still need to be looking for a white guy. Ain't no nigga just gonna ride around and be sniping shit. He fits the description of a nigga. He black. He got a Chevy Caprice, but something's different about this nigga. This can't be no nigga. Come to find out he was an African. Africans ain't niggas. Okay, I get it now. But I thought that was a white guy. No, African. But Africans want to be what? White. He want to be a white man, could not be a white man, so he started killing other white men. His skin was so black, he wake up mad at himself. Like that's the white man's fault. Nigga, the white man even has a solution for your black ass. He will buy your blackness. Yes, they buy the melanin from you. Take it right off your skin. What do you think the rich people are selling? Where do you think all these light-skinned Africans are coming from? Especially the Nigerians. The Nigerians are black as shit. Those niggas are black as tires. So to see one as yellow as a light-skinned black bitch is a problem for me. What did you do with your melanin? You did not bleach it all away. They have some process that they don't want to tell a nigga about. And guess what is in sunblock? Melanin, the same shit that makes my skin dark, is in this sunblock. Maybe that's where they buy it from. Maybe Africans are so black. Maybe the sun makes them blacker. Every year they go sell some black to the white people and say nothing. I don't know what they do. But I tell you what, nigga. you don't want to sell me the car because I am black, say so. Please, save me the time of the day of negotiating with a piece of shit pig like yourself. Do you think all the shit I talk about the peck of wood, that I will tell the peck of wood that Crown Vic is not for sale? That my Dodge truck is not for sale? That I will call him back on Wednesday? That I am holding the car for someone else? I will not tell him these things. I will tell him, listen here, colonizer. You come here to pick it up. I have the title. I will clean it out for you. It will start up with a jump with no problem. Please, bring your own battery. I highly recommend you bring your own battery. If it is a Japanese car, bring a tow truck. It drives. It runs. I don't sell anything that does not drive and does not run. People do not want to buy them. They don't trust me because I am black. Tell you the truth. Now, it will drive, but it is Japanese. I do not know how much longer it will drive. I do not know maths like the Japanese know maths. They're very good at maths. And they did just enough math to leave you stranded on the side of the road. You want a 67 Charger? I want a 2007 Charger. We different. I don't want to be working on all that rust. I don't want to be reviving some shit from the dead. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. If I'm going to go that far with it, I'm going to LS swap a Beamer. I would love to LS swap a 318. Oh, I want to LS swap a 318. You know, the little bubble coupe. Oh man, I want to swap one of those so bad. It's my fucking dream. I want to put a Cummins in one, but that's way too fucking much. But I know I can fit a V8. And I have made that decision. An M-Block can V8. I want one that's very dependable. So I'm not going with the Hemi. I am going with the good old Vortec. The Vortec cannot be beat. The Vortec is better than the LS on any day. You can put LS parts on the Vortec. When you do, you instantly have an LS parts that are strengthening. Rust did hurt somebody. I don't want to deal with that rusty shit. I don't want to rebuild nothing. I don't want to do nothing. Like I said, I want a Beamer with a solid frame. I'm gonna LS swap it, and that's gonna be the end of my mechanical journey with that shit. I'm gonna have all type of goodies with it. Don't get me wrong. I want adjustable engine mounts and adjustable motherfucking transmission mounts in it and shit like that. My LS swap Beamer gonna be so crucial. I'm gonna have a place to store the tools to work in that area on the Beamer. You know what I mean? So when it comes to taking off the drive shaft, I'm gonna have shit down there just to take off the drive shaft with. It's gonna sit in its own little personal little box up under there. And then let's say I want to do like alternator swaps or shit under the hood. I'm gonna have all the sockets up under the hood stuck right there, waiting for me to go grab some shit. So when I want to change the alternator in this motherfucker, I just pop this bitch open, go in this little box and alternator. Yeah, I'm changing that. Or change the belt. Let me grab the belt changing accessories. You know what I mean? Yeah, my Beamer gonna have a kit for everything in it. I'm not bullshitting. I cannot wait. My LS swap gonna run so good. Then everybody's like, LS, LS, LS. I'm like, fuck a LS, nigga. Vortec. 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 Would you go in this bitch ass Honda truck, hoe ass nigga? You holding up everybody. Fuck. It's always a Japanese vehicle. But yeah, I don't want to rebuild all that rusty shit no more, man. I used to want to when I was younger, but now that I'm older, I don't want to do that shit. I don't want to do all that cutting and grinding, and I don't want to do that. And I feel the modern day vehicles, Eugene, got just enough rust on them where I can start rebuilding and cutting and welding and shit. That's where I want to be. All that going to an extreme and pimping a ride are my favorite. You know what I mean? I'm not finna do that. There's a bunch of them old cars I want. I want a motherfucking the Riviera with the boat tail, the roach body. That roach is where it's at, my nigga. I want a roach body Riviera. What else I want? Um, I love Grand Prix. I'll take a Grand Prix all the way up to the 80s, my nigga. Just keep giving them to me. You hit the year, I'll tell you what the fuck is in it. I love Grand Prix. And Grand Prix have loved me for some reason. I don't know fucking why, but I always ended up with a Pontiac Grand Prix whenever I want a Grand Prix. If I say, I'm scared to tell the universe I want a Grand Prix. Because if I do, I know the Grand Prix that's available is 2003s. If I don't want them. If I say I want an old school Grand Prix, they're going to send me an 88 with no motherfucking motor. And I had a Grand Prix back in the day, had a 5.7 liter in it, G body. I was like, what? Old man was like, yeah, it came with that. It's a Pontiac. They come with that. The SS Monte Carlo came with it too. I was like, oh, I ain't know that. He was like, some of them got 307s, but that's all they gonna come with. It's a 305 or a motherfucking 350. Most of them had 350s. That motherfucking Oldsmobile came with a 307. That motherfucking Buick came with a V6, sometime a 307, but the V6 was more common. 305 was common in that fucking Monte Carlo. The 350 was rare in the Monte Carlo, and the Grand Prix, the 350 was common. So I was a Grand Prix guy on the G bodies anyway. I loved my Grand Prix more than anything. I'm more famous for my Cutlass though, but I loved that. I loved my Grand Prix. Fuck the Cutlass. My Cutlass though made everybody, all my brothers in the hood, made them switch from Monte Carlo training day Monte Carlo to Cutlass. I just said the Cutlass is better than the Monte Carlo. I never said the Grand Prix wasn't the king, motherfucker. And I already know I run across like an 82 Cutlass or some shit, 88 Cutlass. My brothers is definitely gonna be to buy that. They not gonna let me floss that motherfucker a second time without getting in on it. Bullshit. When they come get it, I'm gonna sell it and go get me a motherfucking Grand Prix. My guy was showing me this junkyard down south that got a lot of. I seen one down south and I seen one in Canada that got a bunch of old schools just sitting there. It's another old school I want bad as a bitch. I want a Jeep Grand Cherokee Chief. What you know about them? I want a Chief so bad. I want a Chief like an old white dude. I want a Chief. I don't know nobody ever want a Chief besides me and old white guys. I want a Chief. And I got a motor for one. It's right there in my Dodge Ram. If I can get a Jeep Grand Cherokee Chief with minimum amount of rusts, a good diffs, I put it ain't gotta have good diffs. If I can get like one of them little programs and shit, I can tell you who got one. Uh Damn, I ain't seen his videos in a minute. car wizard. Car wizard got one sitting in the back of his shop. I was texting him about it too. He wouldn't respond. Nigga, I want it. I got a motor for it. Well, I don't have the motor for it, but I'm about to buy one, and I sure bought one with a 5.9. I felt it coming. I felt that 5.9 coming in my future. I was like, I'm gonna stuff this in it. I'm gonna stuff this in the Jeep. I'm gonna try it one more time. But he didn't respond. But if he would have responded, that would have been nice. It'd be nice if he drive up from fucking Colorado, wherever the fuck he's living at, and come get my motherfucking and swap them out. I would even come work in the shop to pay him off. Shit. Nigga, I know how to fix shit. I used to fix Beamers. Don't get me started. But yeah. As far as the old Mustangs, I never liked that Vanilla Ice Mustang with the drop top. It's the second coolest though. My big brother used to have them all. No bullshit. He had a drop top. He had a GT. He had a notchback. My favorite one though had to be that motherfucking GT. I loved that GT. And it was stupid fast. That motherfucker was just smoke shit. It was an automatic. That motherfucker used to keep up with the stick. That motherfucker was fast in a bitch. I know a white guy had one, and he just wouldn't sell it to me. That car wasn't worth shit. Engine was about to lock up. That motherfucker just couldn't stand to see me with it. I said, boy, I need to get the fuck out of racist ass Wisconsin. Andy Paul, what up? Okay, you moving back to Tennessee? Okay. Moving back to Tennessee where the whiskey is cheap? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Go ahead, man. Go on back to Tennessee where the whiskey is cheap. You know what I mean? So we gonna see. You know what I mean? There's other old schools I want to. Kentucky is filled with morons. Huh. Well, it don't take much to realize that. I didn't like Kentucky. The problem with people in Kentucky is they can never take responsibility for the shit that they. I mean, I can't do Kentucky. Ain't nobody ever responsible for nothing. It's always your fault in Kentucky. They got me fucked up. The lady hit my truck in Kentucky and tried to make it seem like it's my fault. Bitch, you T-boned me from the side. I was going through the green light. It's my fault you didn't see a red light. My truck was that big. Bitch, shut up. Yep. I'm gonna go in and give me some cookies and start another live stream. Oh no, lights out. I'm about to punch yo. Oh no, lights out. I'm about to punch yo. Lights out. Get the fuck back. Guard your grill. There's something wrong. We can't stand still. I've been thinking of us and you. Why the fuck is District 3 always riding around this bitch? This is District 5's area, bro. I feel like they harassing me. I swear to God. If I keep seeing District 3 calls. These motherfucking cookies, my nigga. Give me some cookies, bitch. But you see I'm going backwards. Why is you steady pulling toward my bumper with your stupid ass? I'm parking right here because I can see out all of my fucking mirrors, bitch. I didn't buy no fake truck, bitch. You hear this? You telling me a Beamer wouldn't sound great like that? I do not want to LS swap a 4-door, but if I got to, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make you like a 5 or a 7 series though. I prefer a 5 over a 7. I know. But the 5 you can get to the back seat. Yeah, from yeah. So I guess I'm gonna take some 5 hinges and put it on my back, my 7 series, so I can let the seat down. You know what I mean? What's happening, Hassan? How you doing? I'm talking about LS swapping. I'm talking about Vortex swapping a Beamer. I need a place to store my Beamer while I buy the parts for the swap, though. You know what I mean? Because I'll just flat out just make my own fucking engine mounts. Think I should get a camper van? I think I should just get a trailer and keep the truck because the truck is easy to work on. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. You can have TV, proper bed, everything. You got the skills. Just get it, man. We just put some mattresses, a little bit of installation. I'm gonna just get a trailer. Give me a short enclosed trailer. Sleep in the fucking trailer. Mine as well. See, problem solved. That's what I plan. That's what I plan to do when I get this farm, so I can build like houses and shit there. When they tell you I'm gonna buy, flip, and sell cars out the trailer, nigga. Yep, give me some good ass wheel chucks. Keep it from rolling forward or backwards. Park the trailer. First things first, I build installation on everything, including the door. So now it's like a wall that comes up. And yes, I do have the skills to do that. My plan is I'm running a big ass strip on the outside, metal strips. You know what I mean? That's how I'm gonna bulk down my shit. It's gonna be metal strip on one side, wood on the other side. You know what I mean? That way I can hang all of my drywall. And then I'm gonna hang my drywall inside the wooden stakes that are about this big. So then I got something else to hang on, so I can just start hanging shit from there and put my lights up and all that other shit. But yeah, I pretty much got the installation shit handled, Jack. I'm gonna have one for winter and one for summer. Cause I can't figure out how to keep it super hot and super cold at the same time. So I'm gonna be in that summer trailer when that winter trailer get too motherfucking hot. Cause I'm gonna have that bitch insulated to the T. I came from 25 degree below. Tell you the truth, I get a farm. That's probably what I do. Buy an old box truck and trick it out like a trailer. That way I can move my motherfucking room. But I want some shit that got an easy engine to work on. You know what I mean? I could buy a UPS van. But I don't. Everybody keeps saying get a van. I don't want to work on a fucking van. I don't have enough cement around me to work on a van. You got to pull the engine out of that fucker to work on it. I don't. I don't want to do that shit. Then you got to take the whole front end off of that motherfucker to do shit. I don't want to do that. Nope. 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 I found what I like working on. Trucks. Enough space. Trucks. Not just enough space. Not almost enough space. Not maybe enough space. I need to learn a little bit more about electronic steering. Just a little bit more. And now, no bullshit. I want an LS swap a Beamer with electronic steering. try to integrate that system and try to seek it out. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be nothing but a few sensors. And I should be able to get them to work independently from the drivetrain. I might have to keep the speed sensors. You know, scratch that electronic fucking top, figure it out. Because I found a way around it. Because all I wanted was some bigger exhaust pipes, right? But you can't get them because the steering shaft right there. I'm talking about is if this your steering shaft and this your exhaust, this how it sits. You know what I mean? And you want them to come out more and you can't because it be bumping. I figured out a way around this shit. It's quite simple. Cut it here, cut it here. Move the middle piece out here. Extend this here. Extend this here. Now the header has room to fit through. Ta-da! The issue is you're gonna need space above it or on the side, because I'm going for an angle over here somewhere. I mean, that's out of the way. But first I have to prove in theory it works. Yeah, I'm finally smoking. Yeah, I had dreams for a van, man, but they too hard to work on, Eugene. I don't want to do that shit. I know everybody look at me like, oh, he the greatest mechanic in the world. He could fix a rocket ship. That don't mean I want to. I want shit to be easy in my life, bro. I be doing too much shit to be worried about that punk ass van needing some spark plugs and have to take the whole front end off the motherfucking van and all this other shit. And I don't want to do that shit, man. Crawling up under that motherfucker and around it, and ain't no space to even change a fucking water pump. I don't want to do that shit. They engineer vans wrong. If they let me redo it, then I would. If I get my fabrication shit together, I would. I want to take one of them long ass, old ass pickup trucks and put a van on that bitch. That's what I really want to do. So I can still get to my fucking engine. I don't care how weird it looks. Or how unaerodynamic a motherfucker consider it. This shit is this is a mechanic's van. That's the point. I'm tired of vans, them little ass front ends. No offense, but I don't like the white people lips on the front of the van. They're too hard to work on, those little ass lips. I like the big nigger lips on the front of a pickup. Big fucking African lips. That's why I buy big bodies. They got big nigger lips. And who's got lips bigger than niggers? With Jay-Z, of course. No. The Africans. They make Jay-Z's lips look small. Those niggas have the biggest lips on the planet. I'm not being racist. I'm observant. Just being very observant. You go for an old school bus. I don't know, man. Maybe if I put some adjustable mounts in the van, it'd be easy to work on and shit. But I don't feel like doing all of that. It's a pain in the ass just to do it. You gotta put adjustable mounts, then you gotta extend that piece of shit ass wire harness it came with. It's gonna take fucking weeks to make sure you got all the colors so you can extend the wires correctly if you got OCD like me. Maybe they sell an extender, but then that's gonna cost you money you know you could have saved by doing it your fucking self. And then when you do it, it ain't gonna be long enough. Watch. You're gonna need to get to that back spark plug and still have to unplug that shit. It's gonna be just long enough to fucking get you to where the fuck you need to go to have to unhook it any fucking way. So you still gonna end up, you still gonna end up extending every single fucking wire in that harness. So you might as well do it yourself. And then when you ask them why they didn't send it to you long enough in the first place, they're gonna tell you that the engineers know it wasn't long enough. The issue is state regulations. Yeah. So it is what it is. Yeah, I don't want the pain in the ass of working on no more vans, bro. And taking that doghouse off. Oh my god, that is some bullshit. Oh, I don't ever want to take off another doghouse. That's some. It take weeks to get that shit back right. Then the car be smelling like gas. I don't want to do that shit. No, I fucking hate bands. Everybody love bands, and then they always mad at you, the mechanic, for not fixing it perfectly. The shit won't go back together. The parts warped and shit. The fuck, man? You gotta get that shit days to go back together. Now everybody complaining about the smell. Now you stuck with this piece of shit ass band that stank. I don't want to do that, man. Then they have leaks and shit. I don't want to do that shit, man. I don't give a fuck what they doing. I'm not stealth camping. I'm through stealth camping. Stealth camping don't do nothing but attract you a bunch of fucking attention. It's not stealth if it's attracting attention. Hey, that's the number one rule of stealth. Don't attract attention. I don't know if you thought stealthy meant being cool or trendy. And then when you're a millennial, they break their foot up in your ass when you try to show up and buy a van or a SUV or RV. I just buy SUVs and live in them, man. I went the cheap route, bro. And any other route that you suggesting costs astronomical amount of dollars, which you're not donating. Vans aren't very discreet. They attract a lot of nosy ass people. That's all you're gonna do is attract nosy people to you. And when they can't be in your business, they're gonna do what all nosy people do when they can't be in your business. They're gonna call the police and have the police come back and report them your business. So then you gotta tell the police, I don't have to give you shit. Cause you try to go back and tell another motherfucker who I already told couldn't have my business. Hell no, man. He's passing around my fucking information at this point. No. You don't even know who the fuck I am either. Nigga. Now it's the issue they can't run your name. See where I'm going with this shit? It's a whole confrontation all because you sitting in a motherfucking band. I ain't got time for that shit, bro. That's like this bitch ass Mexican. He over here sweeping the yard up. But he see me here all the fucking time. And every time he see me here, that's when he decide to clean up all by my car and where my car be parked at. Like, nigga, get your bitch ass home. Quit being nosy, bro. You just want to judge me. Get the fuck away from me, bro. And they be killing me with that shit, nigga. You barely even speak English. I spoke to you, nigga. The fuck? You don't speak the main language of the country. Who the fuck is you to call the police on some damn body? Nigga? Who the fuck is the police to harass me based on the fact that a motherfucker who got an accent called you? This nigga got an accent, nigga. He can't even speak the language trying to stitch on some motherfucking body. He need to be stitched on. What the fuck he doing working here? It's Americans that speak English that sweep parking lots, nigga. Let's just tell the fucking truth. It's crazy how even when your name go in the computer, it don't mean shit nowadays. That's funny. It's funny. And I noticed as a black man, I got the only shit that's ever lost in the computer. You know what's never lost? My criminal activity. That shit don't never get lost. But you know what get lost? Huh? Debt, applications, all kind of shit get lost. Don't nothing else. You know what I mean? It's time to take me to jail. They gonna remember that. They gonna remember that for years to fucking come. Now let it. Now let it come time to pay me out. Cause these motherfuckers that illegally stopped me in a car and to put their damn hands on me. They won't remember that. That'll be put on hold. It's just like real life. Like when I be talking to people, they don't remember all the good advice I gave over the past couple months. They just remember I called him a bitch ass nigga because he was talking to me crazy. They don't even remember why I called him a bitch ass nigga. They just remember I called him a bitch ass nigga. They forgot he called me 4 or 5 bitch ass niggas before that. It be like that in fights too. Motherfucker pick a whole fight with me. Be picking fights with me. It's happening in jail. Motherfucker pick a fight with me for days. The CEO watch it. Then when I stand up to him, he's like, man, get your bitch ass out of my face. He swing first. I get down on him. Pip, 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 bing. Knock him out. Now I'm the bad guy. Now I got to talk to the motherfucking sheriff. Now I got pending charges and shit. The nigga who was trying to control his motherfucking self. That's why I don't show no self-control no more. I just come out and say what the fuck I want to say to people. Fuck you. Use a bitch. Say something. Fuck. I'm in trouble anyway, motherfucker. There ain't never a time I'm not in trouble. Fuck out of here. I'm in trouble when I'm the good guy. I get in trouble for walking away. Swear to God, I caught a battery like that when I was in prison. I walked away from the nigga, bro, because he wanted to make a scene because the CO was right there, and I ain't want them to break it up. So, you know what I mean? I ain't finna argue with you. We ain't finna have no 10-second fight, Jack. So he made a scene in front of the CO, taking advantage of the shit like a bitch. You know how women are. They push their limit. But this guy was a woman with a dick. So he wanted to push his limit, being a chick with a dick. So he, bitch ass nigga, whole ass nigga. I walked away from it. Why the CEO take us both to the motherfucking hole 2 hours later? I said, ain't this a bitch? I got out the hole and beat that nigga up. You got me fucked up, nigga. I wasn't out the hole for 10 minutes. I beat that ass, nigga. I've been in the hole the last week because your bitch ass want to do this. Oh, nigga, I ain't with none of that, Jack. No, now we really gonna have a fight on the deck, my nigga. I'm finna beat your motherfucking ass. Tell whoever, nigga. And tell your boys I did it. Oh, y'all gonna jump me? Go ahead. Go ahead. Because when we get out this jail, I'm gonna shoot your mama in her face. Where you say you was from? What deck? Nigga, it's on, nigga. Put your fucking hands on me, pussy. You put your hands on me, the mortician gonna be putting their hands on you. Put your fucking hands on me. I'm a grown ass fucking man. How you doing? She was walking close as a motherfucker to me. That's why I said, hey, how you doing? She didn't even speak. She was just like, oh no, the El Negro. El Negro Mayata de Blanca. Can I get 4 cookies? I don't feel like buying a whole. $2.97. $2.97? Yeah, pretty much make it 6. How much is 6? I am trying to widen up my neck. I'm weigh like 175. Yeah, let me get there. Here we go. 190. Here I come. I noticed niggas doing a lot of whispering, but my neck start getting wider. They stop. My neck gonna get wider, nigga. Let's see how much whispering y'all gonna do. Y'all ready? I'm in Wisconsin. These fat niggas be thinking they tough. There's a lot of fat motherfuckers here. Thank you. Yeah, it's a lot of fat people here. They be thinking they tough and shit. You know, tall men automatically think they tough. You're not tough because bitches like you, bitch ass nigga. You just tall. So weak ass down when you get beat up. And I be telling tall nigga, you too skinny to give me orders. Get your bitch ass out my face. Hoe ass nigga. Well, you just mad because I'm tall. No, I'm mad because you weigh 122 pounds trying to tell me what the fuck you do, bitch ass nigga. Go do some push-ups. Some sit-ups, some dips, some squats, nigga. I exercise so motherfucker not to be tipped. You want to fight? Alright, move your tall ass to the side. No, you trying to fight with me because I'm tall. No, nigga, you be giving orders, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Ain't nobody taking that shit, nigga. You want to fight? You got a reason to be giving me orders? Alright, shut the fuck up. Bald head ass. You look like the bird. It is easier to work on your SUV unless you anything you want to work on constantly. I ain't gonna lie. As an old man, let me tell you what I learned. The manufacturer didn't want you working on it. They're hoping you throw that shit away. You know what I mean? So you get where I'm going with this? You're gonna have to put your own parts on this shit. Next van I buy gonna be a Chevy van, Jack. Chevy strong on both sides of my family. On my mama's side. On our daddy's side, they like Chevys too. My dad always leaves that part out that I'm a Chevy mechanic. Because he know Unc didn't want to meet me. I make him mad. All his brothers want to meet me. His big brothers and his little brothers. He mad in the motherfucker. Because he tried to paint me as a loser. And I'm not. I'm finna go down to Missouri and make me some money. I got a whole family, got a bunch of Chevys down there need fixing. And I'm about to fix them. But first I want to learn the wheel. I'm going down there to drop an engine, boy. Go down there represent my people good. Man, come up from the north and show them how to be a Yank. I ain't bullshit. They gonna give me a 96 Impala. That's how many motherfucking Chevys I'm gonna fix. They just gonna drive it to me like, hey man, say man, say man, say man. We got you there, pilot, man. Recognize you as the Chevy King, man. You got them pilot, man. I'm sure gonna get ready to retire out of Ford. Yep, gonna hang up this Ford coat forever. I thought I'd be hanging up the Chevy coat. I tried to. The Chevy coat just came back like, nah, you got work to do. Oh, cookies. I got cookies from Mickey D's. Mickey Adano. You know what those basketball games was missing back in the day? Racist ass accents. Remember you had to put the racist accent on the game yourself? Good doctor, Mr. Miyagi-style. I love the replay. I remember we was playing live 03, 04, some shit like that. And you know how you dunk on them and they give you the replay? Well, you probably don't know, but it's a basketball game anyway. We was listening to Gundam Style, but I was doing the dunks to the, you know what I mean? I had my dude flying through the air like, oh, sexy lady. Gundam Style. That's why some niggas played it with me, because I wouldn't stop playing with the replay. Yeah, sometimes my ADD gets the best of me. I don't want to play with you no more. You play a basketball game, man. I told you can't play nothing but Mortal Kombat and racing game and shooting game. What about Street Fighter? There's nobody play Street Fighter, bro. We play sports games like real men. Open Gundam Style. What's up, Sam? Free food. Free food from the homies. Oh, yeah, nigga, I'm finna. I don't even like McDonald's, but I love free. What's this? Only. Mustard ketchup with American cheese. It'd be a crime to waste this shit. I hear the seagulls. I hear them coming. Move, motherfucker! It's a fly fucking with me. Cool. Not bad. You probably think I bought these cookies because I wanted some cookies. No. I bought the cookies for my rights to loiter, nigga. It's what we gotta do in America. Being homeless ain't free. Siobhan, that must be the old bitch in here. No motherfucker get the name Siobhan no more. What's this? Oh, this is slushy. Don't know from Lil Bro, what? This don't know goes hard. I know he drunk some before he gave it to me. I know this because that's my little brother. That's what he do. He can't never pass me no food without trying to eat it first. I don't know why he's like that either. It ain't even my blood little brother. It's my mud little brother. So, I mean, we know each other since like fucking elementary and shit. Especially if it's some liquid. He always try to be in my damn liquids. But I'm proud of him because he used to be a really heavy drinker. He was still a hustler, but he was on he had bum activities going on in his mind. I like to tell him about himself all the time. I can't tell him about himself now because he didn't change the bum activities. This nigga buy, sell, and flip cars like me. He got better cars than me. I said, go ahead, little bro. I can't hate you, man. That's why I need Maddie a sip stiller. But like I said, he been like that since he was kids. He a sip stiller. And the only reason I bought the heavy drinker because I would never ask him to pass me a drink. I don't give a fuck if he's sitting right next to him and I'm in China. I'm good. I walk all the way from China. He one of them people that drink, but he just stay where he at and he start drinking mentally, you know. I need to stop drinking and he start mentally developing, which I'm the most proudest of all. He don't do none of that shit he used to do. It's crazy. It's like he a different person. Yeah. Watch my little brother become a different person for the better. You talking about I was his influence. You sure? So I ain't shit. I ain't never been shit. I guess you can call me a constructive bum. Pork chili, what up? These McDonald's fries taste like shit. No, they ain't that bad. They just taste like jail fries. I heard all the niggas born in 1990 to 99 feelings like, don't you ever talk about McDonald's like that, bro. That's why don't nobody like you 80s baby ass niggas, man. Hey, bro, you know they was real crack babies, right? Hey, bro, you know 90 through 95 considered 80s babies now, right? Yeah, y'all millennials. Millennial means crack baby. Did you know? Yep. You're a crack baby too now, dog. They used to be like, crack babies hate McDonald's. They can't say that now. But it's fucked up because we try to get rid of y'all as kids, like go over there and play with kids. And we did. We did, because we all criminals, and then y'all don't have no criminal record by default. So we did good. But then the government was like, nah, that's your generation. They work better with y'all. We was like, no, we only work with them to get them away from us. No, wait, they're back. Why? And they was just being our weird brothers and sisters and was like, it was like, nah. You fucked up. How we fuck up? You got kicked out! How you get kicked out of Generation Z? What the fuck did you do? Them niggas say, we ain't even do nothing. Then Gen X is like, that's what y'all, that's what y'all would have said. Y'all would be like, we ain't even do nothing. It's like, Gen X, you want to explain to them what happened? They was like, nah. They'll figure it out. No, they won't. No, they won't. Maybe they figured it out as kids because it was one of us to explain it to them. The only way they're going to figure this shit out if we explain to them. We just delegate the job to you. We older, so. Yeah, that's why you should explain it, because you older. You the leader. Lead. Don't you grab that door. Don't you grab that door, you Gen X motherfucker. Windy out. They jump right out the plane like them bitches. Grab your skateboards, jump. How y'all got fat bitches jumping? Gen X got fat bitches too, right? You sure a parachute gonna stop her big ass? It really ain't gonna stop his big ass. He must got 2 parachutes. He must got a parachute that he plans to blow through. How many parachutes you need if you're gonna be blowing through them motherfuckers? How many parachutes do you blow through before it slow your big ass down? Just say it. Just say it. Yep, the rain is coming. Hey, bro, how are you today from UK? I'm okay. I'm A-okay, bro. I was eating these Tina burritos and they was getting old. God was like, no. I think my little brother seen me eating a burrito. Was like, is that nigga eating a burrito? He must be hungry. Which makes me feel like motherfuckers got me fucked up. I'm a Leo. I can eat anything. Fuck you talking about? Nigga, I eat a person in this bitch to survive. Fuck you talking about? Fuck a person. I eat a whale, bitch. They always be like, Leo's picky. No, we not. We not picky. We just don't like that shit. It's not picky to not like it. You don't have to like it to fuck y'all. And only Leo women like McDonald's. Leo males, we do not like McDonald's. We be mad when y'all pull up at McDonald's. You be like, what's wrong? We be like, nothing. Why do you look like that? Look like what? I'm happy. See? Happy. It's okay. Order me a Mc fuck you. I mean, McUsual. I'll take the McUsual. Can I get a McUsual with a large Sprite? Buddy. Ever thought about doing fitness? Yeah, I'm in pretty good shape. And I did think about doing fitness. And I'm hyperactive. But you ever take a hyperactive person that likes to do fitness and try to compete with them? Only person can keep up with a straight guy who's hyperactive who does fitness is a gay guy who has a crush on him. Don't challenge gay guys to calisthenics. They can do them all day. I got big off calisthenics. So I ran across a lot of gay guys doing pull-ups at the gym. That's why my lats are small. I wasn't competing with them. You know how many pull-ups a gay guy can do? When he gets tired, you just walk past him, he sees your dick print, he's like, you're like, God damn it, get off the fucking bar. You know what? I'm gonna walk away. He sees your butt. This motherfucker do 10,000 goddamn pull-ups. Y'all be talking shit about the Navy being gay. They must be in great shape. I heard the jokes about naked cardio. If they doing naked cardio in the Navy, oh my God, you do not want to fight with the niggas from the Navy. They are in great shape. You see the way gay guys do cardio and shit when they got clothes on, tight ass clothes. Imagine them all in the room naked with each other. Just able to just walk up and touch. They will be extremely motivated. You know what? Make me a Navy drill sergeant. I think I'm the best at it. Cause I'm gonna tell them boys, get naked. Wait, before you get naked, time out. Time out. I got the assistant drill sergeant here. Gonna be instructing y'all. First, y'all gonna do push-ups naked. Everybody get naked and do push-ups. Now let me put on my motherfucking. Let me tie on my Luke Kane scarf. I got y'all though. I'm gonna tie right up on their ass like Kenshi on Mortal. I'm gonna be looking like Kenshi on Mortal Kombat when I'm training them. You know how he got the scarf tied over his eyes? That's gonna be me. With the scarf over my eyes. In a box so they can't touch me. Follow the motions. Fuck you talking about? You know that was funny? Girl eyebrows. Fuck you, Michael or Michelle. Pussy. I wanted to say his mama got girl eyebrows. I know my mama jokes standard when I go to, but he kind of stopped me in my tracks with that bitch. Your grandpa got fucking girl eyebrows, nigga. Now, I forgot the nigga name. Fuck you, Michael. Your name's Michael. Ain't a straight Michael on the planet. Fuck you. All the Michaels are bisexual. They just can fight, so ain't nobody said nothing to them. Maybe you can fight. I shouldn't be saying nothing to you, but fuck you, Michael. Fucking bisexual. Fuck you, Michael. You forgot the rich, attractive part about Michaels. Not all you Michaels are rich and attractive. I do believe you're all bisexuals with gambling problems, though. I do believe that's a problem that plagues Michael. Maybe not. At least one of those things are true about me. My name's Michael. I like to gamble. Who gambles more? Michael or Freddie? Bet, 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 bet. Y'all know that was funny. Michael Jordan, caught gambling. Michael Jackson, caught gambling. Michael Tyson, caught gambling. Michael Myers, gambling in the casino before he murdered bitches. They caught him right in Atlantic City. And he was feeling on trainees' booties. We caught him. Austin Powers, Michael Myers. Same deal. Same deal. It's not a Michael that's not gonna, place the bet. I was waiting for a nigga to tell me his name Michael. You could bet a Michael on anything. You could bet a Michael it's gonna rain on Tuesday. They'll be like, bet! Double your money if it rained before 1 o'clock. You'd be like, bet, Michael! Fuck is you talking about, Michael? You know what? I'm Michael. I'll raise you 2 Tuesdays it's gonna rain. Two of them? Two. All right, cool. I'm betting this Tuesday and next Tuesday. Fuck around with Michael, y'all. Break even. Like, fuck you. Don't ever break even with Michael. And I was I had a friend named Michael. You could not beat that nigga. I beat his ass at Street Fighter though. But SK, no, I couldn't keep up. His Terry had that heat, G. I made it to the end of the game one day and couldn't beat the game. I'm trying to beat this game for 2 hours. This nigga like, let me see the joystick. This nigga picked Terry and beat this nigga up first try. Oh, beat the fuck out of Geese. I said, ain't this a bitch? Can we play the next one? Fine, let's play the next one then, Michael. Again, I get beat up by Geese. Again, he beat Geese 2-0. Whooping Geese ass. When SNK versus Capcom came out, boy, we was some fighting motherfuckers, boy. That was our series. That's when we could really start counting our victories. Every time Michael lose, he'd be like, I still got 9,000 victories in real SNK game. This ain't a real SNK game. Like, shut the fuck up. But yeah, Michael, his Terry Bogard couldn't be touched. I would love to see Michael nowadays and see how good his Terry Bogard is in Smash. Because only me and him would like have to fight Ryu and Bogard. And yeah, because I beat his ass. I like beating him up with Ken though, because Ken is really the king of fighters. We already got that established and shit. Even his theme song told you he was the king of fighters. He was like, boop, boop, boop. That shit used to hit back in the day. Y'all don't know about that. That's where I hold most of my fights at in Street Fighter. At Ken's board on Street Fighter 2. And then Street Fighter Alpha back in the day. I used to like to fight on Ken because he got a nice song there too. But yeah, some of that music just hit. I mean, I don't really like fighting to Ryu music. Unless you want to pick Ryu and get beat up. Then I fight. I bring the smoke to wherever you at then. My chunky buns is ready. You feel me? I'm so good with that bitch. I do spinning bird kicks off backflips off the wall. Spinning bird kick out. Cluck your dumb ass. Jump in the air with that stupid ass Tatsu. I'm gonna kick you in the head. Why don't his foot hit Chung Lee? Cause she is shorter than him, stupid. She fit right in that little box, and his foot just it ain't up high enough. Ryu need to do some stretching. That's what he need to do. But the nigga kick above his head. But he don't Tatsu above his head. He needs to do more stretching. Now you understand the movie why Ken's body looks like that when they had him do that weird ass tattoo. That's why. This is a cigar. What Michael was my homie. I'm just reminiscing about a homie I used to have. That's all. We used to play fighting games together. Nigga, you mad? Hey, you know what's funny? Michael mama was a Christian and my mama was a Christian. So it wasn't I couldn't just play randomly violent games. Like she caught me with the SNK game and made me take it back. I couldn't play SNK games. She talked to Michael's mom and realized they're not bad games because Michael's uncle won some money off the fucking tournament and he was playing them and they was raising money for Christian organizations playing fighting games. So no way SNK could be bad now. That's a game for Jesus. Look at Terry. He looks just like Jesus. Burn knuckle! Jesus whooping ass today. Give a fuck what you call it. Let me grab this nigga real quick with Terry. Yeah, get grabbed, nigga. That grab was the shit back in the. Y'all don't remember how hard it was to grab people in 2D era, how good your timing had to be? Oh, man. If you could perform a grab loop, oh, man. The grab loop used to just, oh, boy. It does something to a little boy's psyche. Even a gay boy. He'd be like, stop grabbing. Is you gay? Is you gay? Is you gay? Yep, I'm gay. I'm going to keep grabbing you as Zangief. Get grabbed, nigga. Ah! Here you go. Here you go. Put your face in my nuts and spin around and drop you on the head. Ah, get chopped. Get your face humped by Zangief. Zangief was the king of gay. He had the gayest fighting style ever. And he do gay ass shit to stop you from doing shit to him. That was considered gay too. Like, you can't use superpowers to stop me from hoe ass nigga. In this superpower, he advanced forward. And he's way bigger than you. So you know what he on. He trying to grab you. Why you think he's so good at grab? Because he gay. He gonna wrestle you down and take your booty. So if you lose to Zangief, you got your booty took. Can't let him get them cheeks, G. How you gonna be a gangster and get your cheeks took by Zangief? You gotta restart the run now. And trying to keep Zangief from clapping them cheeks, nigga. It's a feat in itself. Because he was hard as a bitch to beat. Because old Street Fighter didn't give a fuck about your feelings. You could sit in front of this shit and cry all day. They gonna whoop your ass and laugh about it. And they gonna count you down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Now you either Oryuken or you one or the other, nigga. It's about to come for you. Or you cut the game off and rage quit. You can pick whatever you want. Yeah, I'm reading the comments. Because I love SNK and Street Fighter fighting games. And I remember when SNK and Street Fighter fighting games came together, it was a glorious moment. I finally got to beat up Michael. I ain't just beat up Michael, it was Roberto too. Oh, yeah, I've been waiting to whoop Roberto ass. No. You talk all that Spanish shit, I'm whooping your ass. Couldn't wait to whoop his motherfucking ass. My nigga Thoopy either. I couldn't wait to catch Thoopy ass. Bring your ass here, Thoopy. Yeah, you too, motherfucker. I'm sick of y'all with this fucking bitch ass SNK shit. That game was weak. Fuck that game. I was always losing. So I was like a 100-time loser in SNK. I ain't never lost in a fighting game so bad. But anyway, when it came down and I could pick the characters I actually like, I beat them niggas' ass. 3 times in a row. 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 Scraping them niggas. They take Chung Lee out the lineup. I know. It's cool. Beat y'all up with all Shoto players then. Yeah, Street Fighter's definitely awesome. Definitely. I play OG Street Fighter too. Hey man, you're in Milwaukee. Did you see Puerto Rican Fest take over yesterday? Fuck no. I ain't Puerto Rican. I'm just telling you, what I'm gonna go down there by them racist motherfuckers for so they can tell me about Baricua. I don't give a fuck about Baricua. Nothing, nigga. I'm trying to get me some coochie. That's what I want from Puerto Ricans. If you're a Puerto Rican man, no matter how much makeup you wear, I don't give a fuck about your Baricua pride. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck them flip flops. Fuck them stupid ass glasses you wearing. Fuck that eyeliner you got on, nigga. Fuck you. Where the bitches at, nigga? So nah, I didn't. I hate when I go to Cinco de Mayo and they be acting like they don't know why I'm here. I'm here for the bitches. That's why I just drive through Cinco de Mayo. I don't do nothing else, man. I just, roll my little raggedy shit in there and keep it moving. It's crazy because Mexicans racist against niggas, but Puerto Ricans, they racist and insecure. When it's a Puerto Rican my complexion, he gets so mad when I show up. He really want to tell me, hey, you know I'm the only negro here before you come. You still in my spotlight, man. Come on, man. Don't steal in my spotlight. They liking my accent and my complexion. Why you doing that to me, man? I'm not doing nothing to you. They think you Boricua. Tell them you know Boricua. Tell them now you know Boricua. You know Boricua. It's not Boricua. You have my makeup ready. You make him do it, but you know Boricua. Did I say I was Boricua? I didn't. I didn't know what Boricua means. Pueblo. So, you tripping. You tripping. And all that shit you claim is Boricua, y'all stole from black people. That's why I look like I'm stealing from you right now. I'm not. I'm not. This is an outfit my people been wearing since the fucking 60s, nigga. Now move the fuck around. The fuck? You mad because I don't want to observe that African shit? Fuck that shit. Fuck, I look like running around in a dress. Hell no. Everybody who wore a dress submitted to somebody. I ain't submitting this shit. Fuck, I look like. And that's the truth. Even the Muslims. Don't let them tell you. Nothing different. They all submitted to some motherfucking body. How the fuck you think they got to be Muslims? Because the Moors conquered them, nigga. That's why they're called the Moorish Muslims. Listen, I'm not finna go there with y'all. Not the fucking. I ain't wearing no dress. So ain't no motherfucking makeup wearing ass but equal gonna tell me I'm gonna dress like some faggot ass African who handed over his homeland to motherfucking white people and want to complain about it nowadays, nigga. You handed it the fuck over. At least niggas had to crack your fucking head and take it, nigga. White people ain't even had to do shit. You just gave it to them. Oh, the white man. Yeah, the white man. And I ain't no fucking African. I was never like, yeah, the white man. After the mudslide, I was like, shit, the white man. That's when they all had their real uprising. And flooded my black ass down to Africa. There was no safe place for me but Ethiopia and Somalia. Where the fuck I started down there? And they just claimed everything to be theirs. Even shit they don't understand. Like the Chrysler building, which they claim to have built in a year and a half. Sure. This Boricua mad as a bitch. See my brother sitting over there with his Mexican girlfriend. His wife, actually, which he don't know. And then this nigga mugging me. He mad at all niggas right now. People don't fight no more. They do other things. Well, they can bring it. They can bring it M3 case. Whatever they want to do. Fuck them. But yeah, that's what's going on there. So yeah, man. Yeah, man. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't go to Hunky Fest. I don't go. Shit. My fucking jury cleaner just boiled up out of this bitch. Damn. Fuck. Now my car gonna smell like that shit. Damn, I fucked up and left that shit on the dash. Happy Monday. Okay, I'm trying to break the cycle. Every Sunday, some bullshit happened to me. Every fucking Sunday. I just want to sit back and watch The Simpsons like the good old days one day again, God. I just want to watch The Simpsons all Sunday without living in the car, without bullets whizzing past my motherfucking head and all this other crazy shit. And people calling the police on me and I get swatted and all type of. It's always some shit on Sunday. Damn. Yep. Chat going dead. I'm about to get up out of here. Who's still in here? Who's still in here watching your boy? I'm out, man. Peace.